Good morning, SBC. It is Tuesday morning, and it is an awesome day for you and I to engage in the ministry of the gospel right here in Hopkinsville and in Christian County. Now, I want to encourage you today to take note of the hole you're in. I talk with people all the time, and they say, Brother David, I'm just in such a darkness, or I'm in such a fog, or I feel like I'm in such a depth. They're in a hole. And the truth is, they always ask, why is it that God would allow me to be here? Why is it that God would put me in such a place? Well, the truth is, a lot of times those holes are the ones we've chosen. We literally choose the hole that we're in. I remember there's an actor from the silent movie age. His name was Buster Keaton. He was a comedian, and he did physical comedy. He would, hang off of fire engines by the ladder. He would run through doors and fall downstairs. There's a very famous scene where he stands in front of a large house and the whole front of the house begins to fall, and he seems oblivious. But when it falls, he's standing in a location that's a window, and the house falls all around him, but he's still standing. Now, it looks like on his face, he has no idea where he's at. He has not made a single decision. He has just haphazardly stumbled to this place. And yet, he has calculated precisely where he needs to be so that he can be in the hole that will allow him not to get hit by the home. Now, in our lives, I know sometimes we have that look on our face. How is it that I got here? How is it that God allowed me to end up in this hole? But the truth is, when you and I stop and look, what we find is that we've made decisions that have placed us in that spot. I think of Joseph. He was in two different holes or pits in his lifetime. One was a cistern and one was a dungeon. Now, the cistern, he didn't know how he got there because he was a man who was oblivious to the hurt of others, the anger of others, and the pride of his own heart. He told his brothers all his dreams about being king and in charge. He told his mom and dad how he was a leader. He was shown favoritism and didn't see how that hurt his other brothers. He just simply accepted it as normal and what was right for him. He had no idea the hurt and the sorrow he was causing to others, or the anger that he was developing in others. And so, there in Genesis chapter 37, as he's sent to go see what his brothers are doing in the field, because they're working and he's not, it says that while he was a long way off, they plotted to kill him and to throw him into the cistern. He ends up in the cistern, and he has that look like Buster Keaton. How did I get here? I have no idea what I've done to cause this situation. And he is oblivious to it. No doubt he cried over it. No doubt he said, why would God allow me to go through this? And yet it was his choices that helped set the stage for him to fall into that hole. And then take a look at the second hole he was in, the dungeon there in Egypt. He arrives there after being a stand-up guy, showing character and integrity and moral courage as he faces up to Potiphar's wife and says, I will not commit this sin against my master or against God. His moral integrity causes him the cost of his position and ends him up in a prison unjustly placed there. There in the midst of that prison, he doesn't have a quizzical look on his face. He knows why he's there, because he took a stand. Now, here's the difference. Knowing why he's there, Joseph will walk from that prison to be a ruler. Not knowing why he's there, Joseph will come up out of the cistern as a slave. How do you want to come out of the position you're in now? How do you want to step from the darkness you're in now? The choice is yours. You need to decide if you understand how it is you got there, how your decisions have placed you there. And if you're there because you took a stand for what is right, then hold, and God will bring you out a king. But if you're there because you have followed your own pride, then humble yourself and allow God to teach you and lead you from there into a man of character, integrity, and strength. Make it a great day, SBC. Look at where you're at and come up out of the hole stronger than you were before. I'll see you real soon, right here at Second Baptist Church.